Attention parents and coaches. Do you wish you had a safe social media platform for your youth athletes? Fortunately for you, there's a revolutionary new app that helps with just that. Introducing Small Player, Big Play. Small Player, Big Play app provides young athletes, parents, and coaches a user-friendly sports social media platform. The app allows users to connect with friends, make new friends, create groups, text, chat, and post pictures and videos of you and your teammates participating in your favorite sport or activity. To begin, users can simply download and sign up for the app using an email account. Younger users have the ability to sign up using their smartphone and a parent's email address. From there, users can begin to interact and engage with other users of the app. Small Player Big Play app also gives users the ability to live stream full games and events. You can live stream your event so that friends, family, or anyone in the world can see you in action. Users can also share posts from the app to their other social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. What are you waiting for? Get in the game and share your love of sports with the world. Download the Small Player Big Play app today.
Comment, and subscribe.
Attention parents and coaches. Do you wish you had a safe social media platform for your youth athletes? Fortunately for you, there's a revolutionary new app that helps with just that. Introducing Small Player, Big Play. Small Player Big Play app provides young athletes, parents, and coaches a user-friendly sports social media platform. The app allows users to connect with friends, make new friends, create groups, text, chat, and post pictures and videos of you and your teammates participating in your favorite sport or activity. To begin, users can simply download and sign up for the app using an email account. Younger users have the ability to sign up using their smartphone and a parent's email address. From there, users can begin to interact and engage with other users of the app. Small Player Big Play app also gives users the ability to live stream full games and events. You can live stream your event so that friends, family, or anyone in the world can see you in action. Users can also share posts from the app to their other social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. What are you waiting for? Get in the game and share your love of sports with the world. Download the Small Player Big Play app today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wyomissing High School for tonight's big matchup between the Berks Catholic Saints and the Wyomissing Spartans. I'm James Hein alongside Bruce Badgley, ready to bring you tonight's game live. Bruce, we are in for a treat tonight.
Boy, aren't we? I mean, this is really going to decide the Berks Section 2 championship. Berks Catholic comes in 6-0. Wyomissing comes in 5-1. Their only loss at Berks Catholic by 2 points, a few weeks ago. So, big grudge match. You can forget about whether it's for the Section 2 title or not. Anytime these two teams get together in any sport, it's no holds barred. That's what's going to be so great here tonight. We got a great crowd on hand. I think this is the only boys game in Berks County tonight. So hopefully we'll have some, plenty of viewers out there. We appreciate you tuning in to LL Hoops Berksbeat.
Some players to watch tonight. For the Saints, Number 1, Matt Harley. We got the opportunity to call one of the games against Conrad Weiser a couple nights ago, and Matt Harley played well, and so did Michael Gaines, who was our LL Hoops MVP player of the game. So he's the key guy for the Saints. And then on the Spartans side, they have Max Hurleman. Max Hurleman is the guy to watch, and it's going to be quite the battle tonight between those two stars for their respective squads.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what's going to be interesting to watch is what each, coach does to try and take that part of the game, out from the other team. Max Hurleman, yeah, he's the go-to guy. We've seen a lot of interesting defensive matchups in the games we broadcast this year. Box and one, zone, really, suck back kind of defense. But, the thing about Matt Harley, he plays inside, plays outside, good rhythm from out, but good rebounder as well. Solid performer and only a sophomore. Max Hurleman, a senior, football star, the leader of the Wyomissing Spartans. I look for him to have a big game, but watch for the Saints. Christian Caccione got put on Max Hurleman in the second half of that first game. I'd be shocked if Caccione isn't on Hurleman the whole night tonight trying to take him out of the game.
Caccione's defense against Conrad Weiser was also stellar, as he helped the defense for Berks Catholic hold down the Scouts that night.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Defense looking to be a story here, but we also have some opportunity for some big-time scorers to take control of the game. It will be interesting as Snip Esterly and Coach Ryan Ludwig position their players for the best result for their squads.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun watching Coach Ludwig as well. Come along here with the Wyomissing team. You know him from Alvernia. We both know him from Alvernia. And, he's come over here and created a real winning attitude, with the Spartans. Snip Esterly, he's a legend.
Yep.
He, commands respect. Probably one of the most intense coaches in Berks County. We've got a lot of them here in Berks County as far as intensity. I don't think anybody is intense during a game as Snip Esterly.
Yeah.
So getting ready for the starting lineups here. Got our buddy Scott Smith up there on main camera tonight, and also Louis Galan, our show producer. So we've got our full complement of LL Hoops Berksbeat players as well. It's like a few announcements before the national anthem here, but
good crowd on hand as they go through the sportsmanship statement right now. Hard to find a parking spot in the parking lot tonight.
There's a parking lot here? Don't tell the Wild police, but I had to pull into the handicap spot out front, unload the gear as we came in. But thanks for joining us here. Don't forget, we've got games next week. Tuesday night, we'll have Berks Catholic at Fleetwood Girls. And the following week, we end up our season, February the 4th, when we have Muhlenberg hosting Wilson.
That'll be a big game.
Oh, my God. That's going to be, so much fun. And don't forget our complement of LL Hoops games tomorrow night on the LL Hoops YouTube channel. We'll have Octorara at Lancaster Catholic, and then we finish up with McCaskey and, can't remember who our other game there, but Max Hurleman here being introduced for a while. Darren Bruner, number 14 there. That's Jevin Tranquillo. Seems like the whole football team's coming out there. And the Mary McFarland. I think that's the guy who's got to step up tonight, quite honestly, on the inside to give him a nice inside presence, maybe take a little pressure off Max Hurleman, for scoring.
And now as we pause for the national anthem, we'll be right back. everyone's ready for this one as we're moments from tip-off here at Wyomissing High School.
The announcers are ready for this one. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Looking forward to it for sure as Berks Catholic's the first to take the court. Here come the Spartans. And looks like it's going to be Lamarian McFarland to take the tip here against Lincoln Lutz. We are underway. Spartans win the tip thanks to McFarland. Owen Doyle brings the ball up court.
BC starts in a man-to-man.
They get it right to Max Hurleman. He dishes it out to the perimeter and now gets back to the front to Owen Doyle.
Looks like they've got Owen Wolf to start on Hurleman.
Hurleman drives, gets it to McFarland, up and good.
Good start there, just what I talked about. I think, keep your eye on McFarland.
Good patience on the first possession as now the Saints take a crack at it. Here's Jacob Peyton with the ball. Shot for three, no good. Hurleman loses it, but McFarland's there to grab it. They get it to Doyle, and here come the Spartans. Doyle to Tranquillo, and he gets it for three.
5-0 very quickly.
There's Jordan with the basketball.
Yeah, he's got to penetrate to start this, to get this offense going.
Gets it to Lincoln Lutz to Peyton. In the paint, dishes it to Jordan. He puts it in for two.
Just what I talked about, penetration in the paint. Now he got that via a pass, but he's got to go to the basket on the dribble drive and kick to the open man. And I think that's going to be the recipe for success for BC tonight.
So a fast start here. 3 possessions, 3 scoring opportunities, successful. Hurleman to Doyle. Doyle drives the lane, puts it up, knocked away by Lincoln Lutz. Loose ball. And we have a timeout, Berks Catholic. Tough to see down the line in front of the Berks Catholic bench based on where we're positioned, but it was Berks Catholic who got the timeout and the possession.
Yeah, it's, a lot of things. We want to thank Alvernia University and the Vern Sports Network for their support of LL Hoops, Berksbeat, and LL Hoops broadcasts. These broadcasts are not possible without the support of Alvernia University. Thank you so much, Golden Wolves.
Josiah Jordan with the basketball as the Saints engage their offense. Lincoln Lutz drives the lane, gets it to Owen Wolf. Now Peyton to Jordan, looking for Matt Harley. Jordan drives, kicks it out to Owen Wolf.
Weiland a good man-to-man. They're really collapsing off those perimeter players.
There's Harley's first touch tonight as Peyton drives the lane, puts it up, and it's good.
Just a little lax on the defensive side there. Gave him the lane. He took advantage of it.
Here's Hurleman with the ball. Gets it to McFarland. Back to Doyle. Now McFarland to Hurleman. Thinks about a shot. Owen Wolf puts his hand on top of the ball, prevents him from going any farther. And a shot there by Tranquillo.
Looks like Hurleman had it and got the rebound, and unfortunately the turnover out of bounds.
And Jordan sets up the Saints offense again. Gets it to Wolf. Wolf to Lincoln Lutz. To Peyton.
Hurleman's on Harley, playing him really tight.
Jordan shot no good. Lutz is there for the rebound. Drives underneath the basket, then turns around, finds Peyton. Peyton drives the lane.
Yeah, he traveled. Took some steps, but I like the aggressiveness. Going to the basket when he's got the opening. if you're not going to get the basket, at least try and draw the foul.
And here's Doyle calling out a play, covered by Jordan. Ball goes to Tranquillo, into Hurleman, too strong, rebounded by Lincoln Lutz. And they get the ball to Jordan to settle things down and set up the offense.
I don't think Matt Harley's touched the ball yet. That credit to Hurleman and the defense. There he does.
Quick shot for three off the front of the rim in the backboard, then knocked out of bounds by Peyton.
Yeah, that defense, you know, kind of forced a quick shot there.
5-4 in the early going as Doyle brings it up for the Spartans. Behind the back, stolen away by Wolf, but it goes to Max Hurleman, and he recovers for the Saints.
Good defense by the Saints there. Owen Wolf, boy, he is really playing some tough D on Max Hurleman right now.
There's Hurleman with the shot. Can't get it to fall. There's McFarland, loses it. Goes out of bounds, but it will stay with the Spartans off of the Saint. And Doyle will inbound for the Spartans.
Whistle here. It's like a foul on Weil. Offensive foul.
Lamarion McFarland picks up his first foul.
Well, after that quick start, both teams really settling in, playing some really tough defense.
Peyton to Wolf. Wolf to Jordan. There's Harley to Wolf. Lutz sets a pick. Wolf drives to the foul line, gets it off to Peyton. Peyton to Jordan. Driving into the basket, can't find anything. There's Lincoln Lutz, he drives. Working on McFarland. Great defense there by McFarland. And here come the Spartans.
Tell you what, both of the leading scorers having difficult times getting open shots.
There's Doyle again with it. Underneath to McFarland, nice pass. 2 points.
That's the guy I said to keep an eye on tonight, Lamarion McFarland.
And here come the Saints trying to answer. Peyton drives, dishes it to Jordan. He comes right back into the paint, puts it up, can't get it to fall. McFarland with the rebound.
Good dribble drive in there, in amongst the trees. He's got to make some of those, though, if I think BC's going to be in this ball game tonight.
Coach Ludwig directing his point guard, Owen Doyle, to slow it down while bringing it up. Wanting to keep the team under control as there's a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Owen Wolf.
And BC in no hurry.
There's Jordan to Peyton to Lutz. There's Harley, gets it back to Lutz. Lutz drives the paint, goes up, puts it in, beautiful.
Acrobatic shot through the lane. But, you know, BC's looking to take it to the basket every chance they get.
There's Harley with a rebound, gets it out to Jordan. He drives the lane, puts it up, fouled on the play prior to the shot.
Nice drive there. Yeah, if they're not going to get the basket, they're going to draw the foul. Good ball movement and good aggressiveness going at the basket by BC early.
That's the second foul on Lamarion McFarland as he'll take his seat. Coming in for him, Nevin Carter.
Oh, lucky
Loose
there.
basketball. Michael Gaines grabs it, can't get it to go. Peyton gets the rebound, puts it in, and it's fouled on the play.
Very interesting exchange under the basket there. Michael Gaines kept it alive underneath.
Nevin Carter picks up his first as Peyton will shoot one. Gets it to go.
Well, that's BC's first lead of the night at 9-7.
Here's Doyle. Drives to the basket, loses it. We have a foul on the play. That's going to be on Josiah Jordan, his first.
Yeah, you know, the dribble penetration by these guards I think is going to be really important in this game because there's such tight defense going on around the perimeter. They've got to make those defensive players come to them so that somebody's going to open up for a better percentage shot.
The first free throw by Doyle is good. It's a 1-point game. Looking to tie it up here. He gets them both, and we're knotted at 9. Here's Christian Caccione in the game. He handles and gets it to Peyton. Michael Gaines now with it. Gets it to Owen Wolf. Looking for Harley. There he is for 3. Quick shot. Gets it off. It's good.
Oh, sweet. You know, Max Hurleman is just all over him. And just that quick grab, jump, and shot. Beautiful rhythm there by Matt Harley on that 3.
Hurleman drives the lane, gets fouled. He'll head to the line.
I don't think Max has any points yet, does he?
I do not believe so. It actually will not head to the line. They'll inbound it. Fouled before the shot. And Doyle sets up the offense again. Carter dishes it to Hurleman. Tranquillo gets it to Doyle. Doyle now to Hurleman.
They keep Wolf on Hurleman. He's done a good job so far.
Nevin Carter's shot won't fall. Here comes Caccione now for the Saints. Wolf back to Caccione. Here's Peyton. Bunch of screens being set by the Saints trying to break Matt Harley free with 18 seconds here to go. Caccione in no hurry. He gets it to Peyton. Peyton back to Caccione. 5 seconds left. He drives, gets it back to Peyton for 3. Too strong, no good.
Oh, nice tip effort there by Harley, but you know, both teams strong defensive efforts in that first quarter. You know, Matt Harley did get on track there a little bit. Max Hurleman, though, averaging 16 points a game, was scoreless in the first quarter. Great defensive job there by Owen Wolf on him in the first quarter. Want to thank Imperium Management Services for their support of LL Hoops, Berksbeat action, as well as our football coverage last fall. Appreciate Imperium Management Services and their support of Scholastic Sports here in Berks County.
A little bit of everything in the first quarter. Some good defense, some good offensive scoring plays.
And I think a really good chess match going on
Yes.
by both coaches. You know, trying to keep these top players, you know, under wraps. And I think that's going to be interesting as we go into quarter 2 here.
The Saints will start with the basketball. Up by 3, 12-9, as we are underway in the second quarter. Josiah Jordan handles to Wolf. Back to Jordan. The foul line, he gets it to Caccione. Caccione fakes his shot, drives the lane, gets tied up, throws it up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Loose basketball. Caccione in the middle of it all. And we have a jump basketball.
Christian Caccione, man, he just never gives up. Scrappiest player, I think, in Berks County. I mean, that guy right to the basket, never gave up on the ball. Ended up getting over to Wild, but I just love watching him play basketball.
Here's Doyle now bringing it up court, covered by Caccione. Hurleman now handles, drives the lane, tries to go opposite side of the basket, can't get it to go. Harley with the rebound, and Jordan brings it up court. Covered by Doyle. Now here's Michael Gaines with it. Jordan Owen Wolf for three. Too strong off the backside of the rim. Rebounded there by Julian O'Brien. He gets it to Doyle. Caccione goes for the steal. Doyle goes around him. Finds Carter underneath the basket. Can't get it to fall. Caccione with the rebound.
You know, important for BC to make Wyomissing honor the perimeter.
Another quick shot.
Wow, sweet. Just turn and shoot. Beautiful shot there by Matt Harley.
Matt Harley with 3 threes tonight, all on the catch and shoot variety.
Boy, I tell you what, that shows what tough defense Max Hurleman is putting on him, just not letting him have anything inside, and he's just got to get up those quick shots. And wow, draining 3 of those so far tonight.
Caccione hands off to Harley as Doyle drives inside. Shot there, no good. Rebounded by Tranquillo. He gets it underneath to O'Brien. He's fouled, trying to put back the rebound.
Good second chance opportunity there by Wyo, trying to capitalize. 15-9 here. BC with about 6:15 here, left in quarter 2, James. It's this has really turned into a real scrappy battle, just as we thought.
Yes. Here's O'Brien. He gets it to go, 15-10. A lot of movement by the Saints on offense. Everybody's moving as Jordan handles, gets it to Wolf.
Boy, I tell you what, that Wyo defense, with the exception of Hurleman on Max Harley, it's just collapsing in there, and, in large part because of that. They're making BC, they want to force them to beat them from the outside.
Hurleman to Doyle. Doyle to O'Brien, thinks about it. Takes on Jordan, backs out, gets it to Hurleman. Covered by Wolf, gets it to Doyle. O'Brien now with it. Back to Doyle. Tranquillo to Hurleman, first shot. No good.
And BC taking their time. Deliberate offensive set.
There's Jordan now with it. Covered by Doyle. Drives to the basket. Turns around, gets it to Caccione for 3.
Got it! I'll tell you what, BC, they're not afraid to shoot from out there, trying to open up that defense a little bit.
They're getting the dribble penetration and then dishing it out to the perimeter, and it's working well for them so far.
That's what I talked about early on, with the kind of defensive pressure, and that's good for both teams here. They're going to need some dribble penetration by these guards to open up some perimeter shots.
That's the second foul on Julian O'Brien as he'll come out of the game. Sorry, that's on Owen Wolf. Here's Doyle dribbling inside. Puts it up, gets it to fall. Tough shot.
Tough shot, but what the doctor ordered there for a while. They needed a productive possession there.
And now Jordan driving to the basket. Dishes it out to Wolf. To Michael Gaines for 3.
Whoa!
He's got it.
Boy, BC on shooting fire here in quarter number 2, 21-12.
Timeout, Wyomissing.
Good timeout there for Coach Ludwig. To stem the tide there, but boy, I tell you, BC's really caught fire.
They have. They've extended their lead 21-12. 4 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Well, I think, just as we saw the last time, to do something. Coach Woodward's going to have to figure out something to open up, Max Hurleman. I mean, he's scoreless so far. He's had a couple good looks at the basket, but, it's been under pressure a lot too. So anxious to see what Coach Ludwig's going to do to try and get his leading scorer on track, who hasn't scored yet.
Yep. It's Spartans basketball as they'll inbound it. And Doyle gets his offense into position as he walks it up court. They get it right to Hurleman. He goes to O'Brien. O'Brien dribbling to the point. Gets it to Tranquillo. Another shot there by Doyle. Can't get it to fall.
Harley there for the rebound.
Caccione takes the shot. Gets it to go.
Get out. BC just on fire.
There's Doyle trying to answer. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Jordan. And BC looking to extend their lead here. Caccione again with it. Trying to look underneath to Gaines. Can't get it to him. Now he's got it to Gaines.
It's been a three-point shooting circus here for BC in the quarter two.
There's Owen Wolf. He can't get it to fall. Goes out off of the Saints. And it will go to the Spartans.
Well, down 12 points. Important possession here. It's like Wyo's trying to spread the floor out, get a little bit more spacing, so maybe some of these guys could get one-on-one.
There's Doyle now as his team works to get open. Great defense here by the Saints. O'Brien now. Tries to drive the lane. Great defense there by Wolf. Shot there.
And boy, I tell you, Wyo's gone cold here this quarter.
Jordan now drives. Turns around. Gets it to Wolf.
And BC in no hurry.
Jordan to Gaines.
Working for the good shot.
Caccione now to Gaines.
Look at how high that offensive pattern is. Nobody even near the basket.
As Gaines now drives. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Loose ball grabbed by Hurleman as Gaines pressures him. And Hurleman gets it to Doyle.
Boy, they had some real good looks close to the basket.
Bruner with the shot, no good.
Yeah, not a good shot there. Really needed to get a good offensive set moving.
There's Jordan driving to the lane. Gets it out to Owen Wolf. He looks for Harley, can't find him. Now there's Michael Gaines, quick shot.
Wow, boy, he is really shooting some showing some outside shooting touch.
He's feeling the range tonight.
Oh,
as
in and out.
Doyle can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Harley. He gets it to Caccione.
Boy, a lot of quick shots by Wyo on the offensive end. And BC just in no hurry. And no reason to be.
Up 14, 26 to 12, 45 seconds remaining. As it's knocked away there by Bruner. Lincoln Lutz checks in for Owen Wolf.
Giving him a break. Also, he's got 2 fouls. No reason to, give him an accidental third foul here. He's done such a great job on defense on Max Hurleman in the first half. Great move by Coach Esterly.
Here's Caccione driving the baseline. Gets it over to Jordan. Hurleman and Doyle converge, and we have a charge on Jordan.
Not a real smart play there, getting yourself hemmed in at the baseline. So we're going to give the ball back over to Wyo now for a chance for a basket here to close out the half.
As we tick under 20 seconds. Wyo looking for something good before half to get them, to catapult them into the second half. Here's Hurleman. Too strong on the three-point try. Jordan has it, gets the shot off, too strong. We head to halftime, 26-12. Berks Catholic with the lead at halftime.
Boy, I mean, Berks Catholic just caught fire from out, in that second quarter. Threes by Michael Gaines, Christian Caccione, Matt Harley. I mean, they were firing on all cylinders. Offensively, I think Wyomissing got a little bit out of kilter. They had a few quick shots. The ones that they did put up there were highly contested, low percentage. So it's going to be really interesting. I mean, Max Hurleman, no points the first half. I mean, if I was to vote for our LL Hoops player of the game, which we do at the end of the game, I'd give it to Owen Wolf. I mean, defensively, he has just put, quite the straps on Max Hurleman.
He's pitched a shutout.
And I think that's been the key. But also Hurleman on Matt Harley that first half. I mean, he was all over him. Matt Harley working hard. The only thing you got were those quick jump shoot threes that he made. Yep. So going to be interesting to see, what Coach Ludwig, dials up, when they come out after halftime.
Yeah, looking forward to the second half. I can imagine the Spartans are going to come out fighting, and it's going to be fun to watch.
In any way, shape, or form, it's going to be fun to watch. And they are going to be fighting, that's for sure. So we're going to run a few announcements, and we'll have a halftime guest here coming up shortly. Stick with us for the second half. Bruce Badgley back here at halftime. Berks Catholic ahead 26-12 over Wyomissing. Very special guest, our friend John King from Alvernia University. We had a chance to talk during football, John, and glad to have you here this evening. I mean, you're a Wyo guy, right?
Well, yes, I am. Truth be told, I walked from home to this one, ate a little rice taco bowl, and hit the road for about a 4.5-minute walk. So this is fun. This is part of being like small town USA, right? Just walk out your door and you go watch some high school hoops on a night off.
Yeah, this is the only boys game in town tonight,
right.
Which is great. I really didn't know that. But it's been great, our relationship with Alvernia University. Fans, these games wouldn't be on the air if it weren't for John King and Alvernia University. And, it was kind of really a dream of both of ours to do this because we felt that, the athletes, the scholastic athletes of Berks County and really the surrounding area really needed more publicity, really needed support. And, to this day, I remember, getting together that I think it was in like late July, about 3 years ago now.
Yep.
And, we put this program together, have some great people, like Lewis, our show producer, but also some of your students that we've had, over the years. And it's been a great program. And what has it meant for Alvernia to be involved in this?
Well, we certainly appreciate being part of it. And, I'm thinking as you're going through the whole kind of backstory there a little bit, I think it was you and a phone and a Twitter account at Governor Mifflin. That's the first one I remember. Back in Lonnie Walker's high school days, early in his high school days. and I'm following you online, and now you get a streaming device and a couple of cameras and a couple of microphones. You plug into a hard wire and the wall, and now you can send basketball anywhere in the world, any of these sports. And, we had this same opportunity to sit down at the backyard brawl at the football game and have a little bit of the same conversation. So, but to answer your question, what it means for us, the opportunities that you give, the opportunities you give to our students to come out and do this type of stuff, we call it experiential education, right? Supplementing their education, supplementing their degree that they're getting at Alvernia. And they don't have to be communications majors. They don't have to be, some of our best workers over the years have been occupational therapy and nursing and kids who just have a desire.
Sports management.
Yeah, absolutely. And they just enjoy this type of environment. They enjoy sitting behind a camera. They don't, the alternative is sometimes just sitting home doing the same thing you've done day in and day out. So this gives a little bit of variety. I think it shows you a little bit of what, what high school sports is about. And I know that's a passion of yours, to see these kids, out there giving it their all from Berks County, right? We're right in the middle of Berks County here. And we talked about a little bit about Mid-Penn. You get down to Philadelphia. Pennsylvania as a whole has some great sports history.
Oh, my.
Football and basketball. And I'm going to plug a little research project that we're doing right now on the great basketball players that have come out of Berks County. We just started to go through that old-timers list today.
Right.
Hall of Famers that in there, the Dr. Kleppinger Award winners that are given to the best boys basketball player in Berks County. The history there, the stories that you sit down and tell people are just
incredible.
It is. And I appreciate you giving us the opportunity to have our kids, our students, experience that, with just a little bit of effort.
Well, we're branching out too. We're doing LLE games along with that. We're going to be carrying on again next year with football and basketball. We appreciate your support. But, along with that, too, we need support from the business community here in Berks County as well. Because, these are paid internships for the kids. And, data to run these broadcasts. I mean,
that's right.
It's expensive. Look, we're not trying to make any money here. We're just trying to cover our expenses and give these kids, these student athletes here in Berks County, the notoriety that they deserve. Because, when we came up with this project, we just felt that the Berks County area and the athletes just needed more publicity and to support the game. Everybody around us was doing these games, but Berks County. So to get it on the air, to give notoriety, to support these schools and athletes is really what it's all about, and thanks to your support.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to add, when you get out onto the the information superhighway, you reach everybody everywhere. We just started women's ice hockey at Alvernia this year. We have players from Alaska and Canada and Minnesota and their family and friends. And obviously, they're not coming to the Body Zone to watch a hockey game very often, but they can tune in and watch it. And the same as the people who were part of this rivalry for so many years can tune in to watch it. I hope they are. I hope they're enjoying this.
Well, Casey Jack last year, when he scored his 1,000th point, his brother was watching the game in Europe.
That's great.
I mean, and they were going back and forth. I know with the athletic department there and going back and forth, with how's the game looking and everything else. But so many times we had, one of the players' dads come over to get the link so that their family can watch the game.
It's the world we live in right now, and it's just a lot of fun to be a part of it.
It is. YouTube is really another channel on your television now.
It really is.
It's incredible, and so we have a lot of fun doing it. We don't do this for a living. We do it to really for the love of the game. And, Alvernia is doing it as well for the love of the game, helping us out.
That's right. And I'm going to give a little shameless plug to some of my Alvernia people here. Jim Hein, who's on the mic, is a graduate assistant, former graduate assistant in my office, now the voice of Alvernia football and basketball. I'm looking at 3 Alvernia guys coaching this YO team.
Yeah,
what Ryan Ludwig, Garrett Edsel,
Brad
Tad
from
Gillis.
Channel 69?
Yeah, Brad Vangelli down there in the corner. He was the guy who Brad, I'll tell you what, speaking of this, Brad, I hope you tune into the replay on this one. Brad was a freshman play-by-play guy on baseball. We hosted a regional in New York. Did the same kind of thing, just, plugged into the wall and sent it out to the world. And I can't tell you the amount of people who commented and said, who's that guy doing your broadcast? He's good. And so now WFMZ is putting him to work, and he's enjoying his time there. I see him every game I go to. I feel like he's behind a camera doing his thing, and I'm super proud of seeing him do that.
Yeah, no, Brad, I've run into him on sidelines everywhere around Berks County, working and stuff. So, there's a big Alvernia flavor, and we want that to continue. So thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah,
Appreciate all of your support.
Thanks for having me.
And, we'll get you, I guess, back on sometime here.
I'll find you.
All right, I'm sure you will.
I'll find you.
That's right. I got to turn the equipment back in Saturday morning early. So
That's right.
I know you won't be there, but somebody will, right?
I'll be there.
Live TV, gang. That guy with the basketball. All right. Getting ready for the second half. Slip in here, Mr. Hein. And here we go.
All right, we're underway as the Saints have the first possession. Here's Harley now with the ball. Great defense by the Spartans. Hurleman comes up with it, rushes down court. Lincoln Lutz wraps him up. He gets it to go, but the foul occurred before the shot.
Well, Max Hurleman getting on track is the key to the second half for Wyomissing.
Lincoln Lutz.
End of story.
First foul on Lincoln Lutz as the Spartans look to score on their first possession here. Bruner now with it. Gets it to Tranquillo. McFarland back in the game after getting some rest with 2 fouls. There's a foul here on Jacob Peyton. 2 quick fouls by the Saints.
Still in that very tight man-to-man defense, Berks Catholic. Owen Wolf had a terrific defensive effort on Hurleman in the first half. But he has to have 2 fouls.
And Doyle now with it, gets it to McFarland. McFarland to Bruner. And Doyle working on Jordan. They get the ball to Hurleman. Drives the basket, puts up a tough shot, can't get it to fall. And the rebound there by Owen Wolf. He gets it to Jordan. And the Berks Catholic point guard drives to the foul line, dishes it out to Wolf. Here's Lutz now with the basketball. There's Harley.
Good patience there by Berks Catholic. They had some looks at the basket and just are working for that high percentage shot. Even when they were shooting the threes there in the second quarter, they were open threes. They weren't, with the exception of, Harley, those were good shots to take.
They came from a couple of people that you wouldn't expect them to come from, too. Michael Gaines had a three-point shot and one just inside the arc. As here's Peyton, gets it to Jordan. Jordan takes a shot.
He's got to make that.
It's to the right.
When I say he's got to make that, if he can't make that shot, it doesn't set up the dribble penetration. He's got to draw that defender out to him so he can get to the basket. So he's, that's just part of the whole game. He's got to draw that defender to him.
Still looking for our first points in the third quarter. Here's McFarland with it. He gets it to Bruner. Here's Hurleman, drives, gets it to McFarland for the shot. No good. Loose basketball goes to Owen Wolf.
Good play there by Harley. He couldn't grab the ball, but he tipped it to one of his teammates under the basket.
Peyton now with it. And Lutz looking for an open Saint. He drives the basket. Gets McFarland backpedaling and puts it in.
Nice spacing on offense set that play up. He was isolated by himself, took it to the basket. Good play there by Lutz for the drive.
Max Hurleman driving the basket. He's attacking the basket. trying to make something happen, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Inbound pass comes right back to Hurleman. He gets it now to Tranquillo. He takes a shot off the backboard. It's good.
That was an important possession there for Wyomissing. I mean, that brings them within 14, but
they just have to get a couple of shots to fall, build that momentum, and try to get back into this game as we approach 5 minutes in the third quarter.
Well, you can't get 14 points on one possession, so you got to work each one individually. Oh,
almost a steal there by Tranquillo.
Yeah, just staying patient, stay within your offense, work for the good shot. Still a lot of time left in this game.
Peyton gets it into Harley, who gets it to Lutz. Harley trying to work off a pick here. Now Lutz drives to the left.
BC in no hurry.
Owen Wolf handles. Now he gets it to Jordan. Jordan working on Doyle, tries to drive. Can't get it to go. We have a jump ball.
Held up.
And it'll be the Spartans basketball. Here's Doyle to Hurleman. Drives the baseline, goes up to the basket strong. Can't get it to go, taps it back up. Can't get it. Peyton with the rebound.
Yeah, Hurleman looks like he's pressing a little bit now.
He's getting to the basket, but they're tough shots. As the Saints get it in underneath to Peyton, he's fouled.
Good pass there by Lincoln Lutz to get it inside. Drew the defenders out to him. Peyton went right to the basket. Beautiful play.
That's Bruner's first foul. And Peyton will shoot 2.
Coach Ludwig trying for a little bit more offensive punch.
(29-14). Spartans trying to close the gap.
You know, sometimes when, you know, you've got your best player on the other team's best player. Oh, and he gets it to fall there. You know, Coach Ludwig might be, you know, counteracting Max Hurleman by, you know, having him play such an important role on defense. It's kind of hurting him offensively.
Beautiful ball handling there by Josiah Jordan. And he gets it to Owen Wolf, to Peyton. As Harley battles Hurleman. Now here's Peyton driving the basket, gets it up and gets it to fall.
Jacob Peyton, very good, solid game so far tonight.
There's Doyle now with it. Drives the basket, puts it up, can't get it to go. Knocked away by Hurleman.
Oh, what a beautiful save.
And let's see what the Spartans can do with this second possession here on the offensive end. They get it to Hurleman, working on Wolf. Loses the handle.
Surprised they didn't call a double dribble there.
There's Doyle, Hurleman for 3. Off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound.
Yeah, that was a travel. Good call there by the official. Max Hurleman really ratcheting up the intensity.
There's Jordan now, crossing midcourt. Wolf back to Jordan. And the Saints have been patient on offense all night, mainly because they've held the lead for the majority of the game. As Peyton putting in work near the basket again, and we have another foul.
Looks like that was Wolf over the back. You know, BC getting some good looks in the basket. You know, the first quarter was very, very tough defensively, but BC has gotten good looks at the basket. Quarter 2 and here so far quarter 3.
Owen Wolf's third foul. As there's a nice shot by Bruner.
Just what the doctor ordered. Cuts the lead back to 12.
As Wyomissing ramps up the pressure. Here's Harley for 3. Off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bruner.
Probably the one time that BC wasn't patient on offense. Really, you know, the whole night there. Maybe a little premature shot, even though it was from Harley there.
Had a foul there on Lincoln Lutz. That's his second. As Owen Wolf is out of the game.
Yeah, again, Coach Esterly there, not trying to get any cheap fouls late in the quarter there for Wolf. Knows he's going to need him, you know, to play tough D on Hurleman down the stretch.
Caccione now covering Hurleman.
Yep.
Shots no good. Hurleman goes up strong for the rebound. It's called for the foul. And that is his first.
Well, hard to believe it's his first foul. I mean, he has been playing hard all night.
Peyton gets it to Jordan.
Boy, he dribbled it up with ease. He's only a freshman, Josiah Jordan.
You can see his quickness handling the basketball.
Berks Catholic with a very young lineup out there, a very young core group of players.
And the ball will come back to the Spartans.
I think
it's Matt Harley's first foul.
I think Jacob Peyton's the only senior out on the floor right now. So a lot of experience coming back for BC in the coming years.
Doyle working on Jordan. Stops, throws it up, can't get it to go. Hurleman tries to get it to Bruner, but Jacob Peyton.
Nice steal by Peyton, playing really solidly on both ends of the floor tonight.
As we're under a minute, approaching 40 seconds here in the third quarter, 31-19 in favor of Berks Catholic.
Surprised if they don't hold it for the last shot.
Caccione holding it now. Gets it across to Gaines. Gaines puts it up.
Releases
No
the
good.
basketball. Not entirely sure that was the shot that Coach Esterly was looking for. He did have a good look.
And now the Spartans trying to score before the end of the quarter. 8 seconds left as Hurleman drives to the basket. He's fouled.
And fouled on the floor, I believe. I don't think he'll be shooting. I think that was a good foul by Caccione.
Caccione.
Oh, he's giving him 2 shots. Making him earn it.
First one's good. He gets them both.
Yeah, big turn of events here late in the quarter.
There's Jordan as the buzzer goes off for 3.
Oh, boy, that was a big momentum killer with a 3 there by Josiah Jordan to end the quarter.
The Spartans get within 10, and then Jordan says, let's put it to 13.
Wow, I tell you what, I mean, you know, like I said, there was a big shift in the momentum off of that missed shot that really BC, you know, should have kind of held for the last shot. Weil comes down, Hurleman makes the free throws. All of a sudden, you know, they're within, 10 points. And then, boom, the three-pointer So BC now up 34-21 as we head to the final stanza.
As the cheerleaders try to get the crowd going.
And it's a great crowd too, that's for sure. I mean, anytime the big student section here for Wyo, BC well represented. These schools aren't separated by what? I mean, a mile, if that. So when we talk about the backyard brawl, the basket brawl, these kids all know one another. The families know one another.
And we're ready for quarter number 4, 34-21. As the Saints inbound the basketball to their point guard, Josiah Jordan. He gets it to Michael Gaines. Gaines now dribbles, stops his dribble at Matt Harley. And loose basketball. Hurleman fighting for it, can't get it. Here's Jordan now as Hurleman recovers. We have a foul on Michael Gaines.
Looks like he was trying to work through a screen there. Got a little aggressive. Yeah, he's going to come out of the game.
Lincoln Lutz checks in for him.
Coach Esterly getting some experience in there. Lutz a senior.
Bruner now to Tranquillo. Doyle to Hurleman for 3.
There
Got
he goes.
It.
Owen Wolf was out of the game there.
Cacchione's been doing a great job, but you are starting to see the intensity of Hurleman separate him from the defense on the offensive end. As Cacchione now gets the basketball to Peyton. Peyton to Lutz. Matt Harley has not touched the ball that often here in the second half. A testament to the Spartans' defense.
And Max Hurleman is the one that's been on him all night. Now he is on
Lincoln Lutz.
Lincoln Lutz now. Just what I talked about. Sometimes you wear your best offensive players out, having to play such tough defense. So good move by Coach Ludwig to get somebody else on Matt Harley to try and get that offensive firepower in, and Hurleman seals it.
Here's Hurleman, gets it off to Tranquillo. He's fouled by Lincoln Lutz. That's Lutz's 3rd foul.
Well, that was a big possession there. Big turn of events now. Wyo trying to get it under double figures here. Still 6:17 left to go.
And Wyo is in the bonus now as Tranquillo's first free throw rattles out.
Wyo still with 3 fouls to give.
Second shot's good. It's a 9-point game. Timeout, Wyomissing.
Going to be interesting to see what Coach Ludwig has to say to these guys. Thanks to Imperium Management Services for your support of scholastic sports here in Berks County. So yeah, Coach Ludwig here. I mean, we're right next to the the Wyo sideline here, and I'm betting that he's gonna really ratchet up the volume on that offensive movement to try and screen away from the ball and get Max Hurleman kind of crossing the lane, isolating one-on-one, and see what he can do.
Yeah, being so close to the Wyo bench, you can see the intensity in Coach Ludwig's face, trying to get his team fired up to make this comeback. It's Berks Catholic basketball as Wyo comes out with the press. At the center,
deep.
Hurleman forcing the issue as there he is for the interception down on the other end. Brings it up himself. Cacchione catches up with him.
And he draws
Another
the foul. That's going to be shooting.
Be 1-1. Matt Harley picks up the foul, his second.
Looking to get into that 9-point lead here. Still plenty of time left.
Here's Max Hurleman.
Got the
First one's good. Earns that second free throw. 34-26 the score. He gets them both to go. 7-point game.
And they're ratcheting it up with the full court. Good work by BC breaking the press.
Nice job by Peyton not to panic there once he ran into the defender. We have a foul on the Spartans. It looks like it's going to be Jevin Tranquillo. It's his second foul of the night.
Owen Wolf back in the game now for BC.
He gets it to Peyton, back to Wolf.
Good work by BC, not turning it over there.
Here's Jordan and Peyton to Lutz, to Wolf, as Matt Harley tries to work free down near the paint. Jordan now moving to his right. Gets it to Lutz.
BC a little bit out of kilter on the offensive end.
There's Wolf now with it to Peyton.
They're really spacing the floor. Oh, did he? Oh, looks like they got him outside there. I thought they were going to give him the hoop, but another nice move by Peyton. You know, he is not afraid to go to the basket if given the opportunity.
It seems like as we've gone on here in tonight's game, the BC offense has just gotten farther and farther away from the basket. And as a result, they haven't been putting up many points. Another turnover here will be Spartan basketball.
Yeah, it just looks like they're, you know, not looking to score. They're looking to try and run clock. Couple, you know, turnovers, and boy, Wiles within 7.
I think a lot of it is that the Spartans haven't been allowing them to drive the lane and kick it out. As a three there by Doyle is no good, rebounded by Lincoln Lutz. And as Peyton now dribbles it up. We got a timeout by Coach Esterly.
Yeah, I think it's a good timeout there. Clearly, I think that they needed to get refocused, especially on the offensive end there. Get a little bit better ball movement. And, you know, just reinforce the fact that, you know, they still have to try and score. Yep. I mean, there's, you know, 4 minutes, 40 seconds, you know, left in the ball game. And
so 2 more free throws for the Spartans. First free throw is no good.
Were we on?
Second free throw, no good. Loose basketball, rebounded by the Spartans underneath to Hurleman. Hurleman, no shot, fouled on the floor, but he'll still head to the free throw line.
Sorry about any interruption that we had there, gang. Doing this all wirelessly. Sometimes it's duct tape and baling wire.
As Hurleman heads to the free throw line. Gets the first to go. A lot of the Spartans' points here in the fourth quarter coming with the clock stopped, which is always very, very big for a comeback attempt. Hurleman's shot is good.
And making those taking advantage of those opportunities. Wyo now down 7, 3:20 to go. You know, as I said before, I really look for Matt Harley to start touching the ball, you know, a lot more down the stretch, at least in the scoring position there. And, Josiah Jones has done a really good job, handling the ball tonight. You got to give him a lot of credit as well. So this is what it's all about. I mean, pressure pack game, 7-point lead here for BC. They still have to look to try and score. So dribble drives by Jones to try and get to the basket, draw some fouls, get to the free throw line. Probably could be a good recipe for BC down the stretch. And Weil picking up full court.
Peyton gets it in. There's Harley with the basketball. Gets it to Jordan. As the Saints try to work it up court. Gaines to Harley. Harley's pass to Jordan, and they got 10 seconds.
10-second call. I always like to go over the top if you can on these press situations. And, good work there by Weil, forcing the turnover, trying to cut it to 5.
One thing that really stands out here, the Spartans are very poised as we go down the stretch here. Under 3 minutes, down 7 in the fourth quarter. This nice move to get to the basket, can't get it to fall, but Bruner finishes it off. And we're down to a 5-point lead as Harley gets it to Peyton.
Full court.
Peyton quickly up to Gaines, drives the basket.
And a jump ball. I can't see the possession arrow from here. Looks like it's going over to Weil.
Spartans basketball. 2:39 left. As the crowd gets anxious now. Owen Doyle handles, gets it to Hurleman. Hurleman to Bruner, to Tranquillo. Here's Doyle, drives, dishes it out. Now Tranquillo. Hurleman now. Chooses not to use the pick, drives the lane, gets his own rebound, can't get it to fall. The basketball is just finding Max Hurleman as his effort has been phenomenal this second half. And another great defensive play by the Spartans. Doyle gets his hands on the loose ball, brings it up, dishes it out to Bruner for 3. Can't get it to go. Off the top of the backboard, loose basketball. Jordan comes out of nowhere with it, lays it up, gets it to go, and the foul.
I mean, he got that ball and rocketed to the basket.
Beautiful play there by Josiah Jordan. He'll head to the line for 1.
What a turn of events. I mean, Weil going in for the basket there, miss it. Weil with BC with the quick outlet to Jones, and he's got an opportunity for a 3-point play. Wow.
Looking to extend the lead to 8 points. Free throw's no good. Rebounded by Bruner. Gets it to Doyle. Doyle brings it up quickly. Working on Caccione. Loose basketball. Jordan dives after it, can't get it to, as the ball finds his way to Doyle underneath. He tries to throw it up, can't get it to go. The ball will stay with the Spartans.
Well, I tell you what, just a really hectic pace out there right now.
1:34 left to play. 3-point shot by Bruner's no good. Jordan has it, and a foul here.
Well,
see who they're going to call it on.
Good. Looked like it was on Hurleman. Yeah. Good foul there. Down 7 with only 1:28 to go. Man, I mean, you just go back over this last minute and, one play, going another direction either way, and it's a tie ball game.
Yeah. As Jordan now will get 2 shots. Can't get it to go. Bruner gets it to Doyle. Here come the Spartans. Doyle driving the baseline, gets it to Hurleman. Tranquillo drives the lane, loses the basketball, foul called. It's on Matt Harley. That's his 3rd foul, I believe.
It is. Actually, they called it on Jones, I believe. No, it was on Harley.
Tranquillo hits his first. Second one, no good.
Oh!
Hurleman with the rebound, puts it up, gets it to go. It's a 4-point game.
Oh, my. And I think did they call a technical foul? Wow. No, just a regular foul. Jones is going to be shooting. I think this is 2 shots now.
Stripped away by Jordan. Loose ball again. Peyton has it. And another foul called.
This is getting intense here now. I mean, had a really good look at the basket.
No good on both, but he gets his own rebound. Timeout by the Saints. Coach Esterly needs a breather there.
Well, we've got 49.6 seconds left. And, it's anybody's idea of who we're going to do for, like, player of the game as well.
So, chance here to regroup for both teams. Get some rest here as the final 49 seconds are sure to be exciting. A 4-point ball game, 40-36 the score. Both teams in the double bonus.
Yeah, and that's the key. I mean, anybody going to the line there, I mean, they're going to be, shooting too. So, boy, what a fortunate turn of events that Peyton missed both, but then got his own rebound. Yeah. But still, you're within a 2-possession game. I mean, both teams here with a fair amount of.
We'll see if he can sink this first free throw. Can't get it to go. I think it's 5 straight missed free throws.
Remember that.
Second shot, can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by the Spartans. Brings it up. 40 seconds left to go. Drives the lane, puts it up, gets it to go. 2-point game. 35 seconds and a foul on Max Hurleman. That'll be his 5th foul, and he's fouled out.
I'll tell you what, Max is as intense as it gets there.
He's played a heck of a game.
Played a heck of a game is right.
Both ends of the court. He's a big part of the turnaround here in the second half for the Spartans. His intensity definitely helping kick the Spartans into gear and get this game close in the second half.
Like I said, I think that he was able to concentrate on his offensive effort the second half by getting him off of Matt Harley, and thankfully that defensive effort stayed pretty good with Matt. But nice one there by Jacob Peyton under pressure. Makes it a 3-point game again.
If he gets this one to go, it'll be a 2-possession game. He does. Timeout, Berks Catholic.
Wow. I mean, I'm really into this here. I mean, both of these teams just playing their heart out. Coach Esterly, I got to believe, is instructing his players if they've got to foul somebody, who are they going to foul on, the YO squad? Is it, Julian O'Brien or, who's going to get the ball? But the other thing for Wyomissing is who do you want to handle the ball? Who is Coach Ludwig going to design a play for?
Right.
Your leading scorer just fouled out of the game. Mm-hmm. So who is he going to design his play for, to get that pressure basket? That's what I'm really interested to see right now.
I think you want to drive the lane here and get a quick one if you can. Doyle's been doing a great job handling it for him and then dishing it out to whoever he sees as the open man. Darren Bruner's not afraid to throw it up for 3 either. As here's Doyle covered by Caccione to O'Brien. 28 seconds.
O'Brien's the guy that you probably want to foul. And he went for the steal, Caccione, and he fouled Owen Doyle. Doyle, a 63% free throw shooter on the year.
Coach Ludwig wanting a technical foul for Caccione, slamming the basketball on the court. He doesn't get it, but Doyle heads to the line. 24 seconds, first free throw is
no good. Well, this is where the officials really earn their pay in a game like this. Fired up, Jim. Few seconds left in the game. Officials just don't get enough credit.
And it's a 3-point game. Ball comes in at
over the top.
Gets it to Jordan. Jordan brings it out. Peyton now with it. He's fouled by Bruner. It looked like the Spartans tried to get the foul on Jordan, but he got rid of it before they could get to him.
Well,
to Peyton.
And they did what I like to do against the press, which is go over the top. I mean, don't risk the dribble. And, it opened up for them. Burned a little clock anyway, but these are the key ones now.
Peyton gets it to go. 43-39. First one falls. We have another timeout on the court. Coach Esterly wants to talk this one over.
Well, a 3-possession game now with 12.1 left. Really kind of a tall order here for Wyomissing. And, just Coach Esterly, good time out here, just reinforcing, for probably the umpteenth time, what situationally, what he wants those players to do. But, I tell you what, hats off to this Wyomissing team. They came, roaring back here in the fourth quarter to really get it. I think they got it as close as 4 points in this fourth quarter from being down by as much as, 14-16 in the second half. So
a strong effort in the second half here by the Spartans as they inbound the basketball. Doyle rushes it up court, covered by Caccione. Here's Bruner for three, no good. Rebounded by Jordan, he dribbles out. And there's going to be no foul. That's going to do it. 46-39, the final score here at Wyomissing High School. Berks Catholic takes it. As Bruce heads off to find our player of the game. As the sportsmanship handshakes take place between the Spartans and the Saints. A heck of a game here at Wyomissing High School. Tough one for the Spartans. Hard fought in the second half. Comeback attempt falls short. And the Saints with their second victory this season over the Spartans of Wyomissing. As we'll be joined here in a moment by tonight's player of the game as we get set up. I'm going to pass it over to Bruce Badgley.
All right. Here for our coveted player of the game, LL Hoops, the coveted LL Hoops t-shirt, Jacob Peyton. Congratulations tonight. What a game out there. I mean, was it as much a battle out there tonight, playing in it, as it was, announcing it? I mean, there was a lot of banging going on out there tonight.
Yeah, each time we play WYO, it's really physical, so we knew we had to come out and, box out, get rebounds, and then take care of, each possession and make sure we get the best shot possible on each possession. So, yeah.
That's kind of Coach Esterly, to a T. But, besides that, what was he telling you guys when WYO was coming back to kind of, calm you guys down and keep your poise?
Yeah, just basically, make our runs and then stop their runs as quick as possible because we knew that we'd come back and hit a few clutch shots at the end, and we did. So I think he knows that if we just keep battling and working, that we'll come out on top if we just play as a team and stick together. So.
Yeah, and I think, offensively, Matt got bottled up tonight,
Yeah.
So guys like yourself, stepped up. I think, total team effort. You did a great job also on the press. What was Coach telling you, about the press and how to beat the press?
Just as soon as they trapped in the corner, my job was to.
James Hein, back in here, and, what a game it was. I mean, a hard-fought game by two arch rivals. You wouldn't expect anything less. I mean, these guys were just banging it,
Yes.
the entire fourth quarter.
Basket brawl.
Basketball. Who calls basketball?
Somebody I know named Bruce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a basketball out
It
there
was.
tonight. But we come at it again next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We will be out at Fleetwood for actually the Berks Catholic girls and the Fleetwood girls. Our next game, boys game, will be February 4th when Wilson comes calling, at Muhlenberg. So, we've got the game that's going to really determine the Section 2 girls championship, followed by a game that's probably going to determine, playoff seedings for the Berks County tournament, on the boys' side there.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. The games are always fun as you come down closer to the playoffs, and looking for that opportunity to find yourself in Santander Arena playing some basketball in front of the Berks County crowd. So it's going to be very exciting down the stretch. We've had a bunch of great games this season, thanks to LL Hoops, and I'm just looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, so am I. I mean, it's great to pay our respects to the girls' game too.
Mm-hmm.
Very important part of basketball here in Berks County. So we'll have a Section 2 game next Tuesday night.